Page 24, Savior like a shepherd lead us. Key is C major, it says that at the top. It simply means there's no sharps or flats. We're using all the white keys on the piano except maybe for accidentals. I'd like to point out a few things and make some suggestions here. At the beginning, in the right hand, forget the rhythm, let's just work on notes first. You have thumb on the E, and then for the 8th note you have the 1, and then you got to cross over to get the D. Leave the E, the thumb where it is. So you're doing this. You need to be able to do that. So, I mean, there's other fingerings we could use where you wouldn't have to, but I'm going to leave it there because it's good practice. Then bring the little finger up for the C in the next measure. But they're saying 3, 1, and then come over again. You simply hear with the little finger going up and the thumb crossing over. I'd like to give you another suggestion. Okay, the first measure is fine. Second measure, I'm recommending for the last note, rather than a thumb, bring your second finger down and get that. These notes, the C, the G, and the E, the last 3 notes in that measure, it's a chord. That's a standard fingering for that chord. I mean, there's more than one, but it works. And this way, you don't have to cross over the thumb here. So you're 3, 2, and the next measure, you're in position. You're just in this position. We changed positions from here to here. Experiment with it and see what you think. So the first line would be this. Like so. And the second line, same thing. Third line, you got to come up, but you're going to lift up. See, we're going to lift up between these phrases anyway. So you're going to lift up, put your hand in this position. Actually, the hand's more or less in this position, but they're here. And then in the last 2 measures of the third line, the half note, now you're going to come and put your second finger for the 8th notes, but you're between phrases. You're going to lift up and move. 4th line, you got to move the thumb down to get the chord. Again, you're at the end of a phrase, so you can lift up and move the hand. I'll come back to this measure. At the end of the measure, you just reach down from the half note to the 8th note is an octave. You need to develop a feel for the octave. So, of course, there's a break and a pause and all this junk in here, so you can move down. Just it's a different hand because you got to move. In the left hand, you just got the chords. You got the 1 chord. You're tying that over for 2 measures, and then a 5/7 chord and a 1 chord. Then down in the 3rd line down, in the left hand, that's a 4 chord. Then a 1 chord, 5/7 chord. Well, that's pretty much it for the left hand. Rhythm-wise, 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this fun. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. And so as long as you count it out, you'll be fine. Really, you'll be fine. Now let's go down to the 4th line. Last 2 measures. We got stuff going on here. The beginning of the 2nd measure is fine. Both hands come up the same because the left hand has a rest. The 8th notes are by themselves. And then the last measure, and that fermata, that half note, I'm going to hold 4 counts instead of 2. I'm just going to double it. 1, 2, 3, hold 2, and then you have those railroad tracks, the 2 little lines, the caesura or caesura, however you want to pronounce it. It simply means stop for a moment. Hold everything, complete silence. How long? It's a felt thing. It's like a fermata. How long do you hold a fermata? You feel how long. Well, with a metronome, I can't just feel it. I got to have a beat here. So I'm going to stop for 1 count. So there's just going to be one beat of complete silence. So in that measure, it's 1, 2, 3, hold 2, silence. And then we go on there to the end. Now there's a repeat sign at the bottom, so we're going to play this twice. The Amen, you have just an Amen, it's a 4/1 chord again. 4 chord, 1 chord. Typical of an Amen. Not all Amens, but it's typical. And that's this piece pretty much. Let's play it slowly together. Dynamic wise, you decide on the dynamics. You know, you get into the piece and you feel it, and that's the dynamic you're going to use. So I'm going to give us 4 counts. I will play it slowly. So the right hand is here, left hand's here. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3, hold 2, pause. 1, 2, 3, repeat. 2, 3, rest. 2, 3. 2, 3 and 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Hold 2, pause. 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Off.